2025. We got, okay, on the bottom side we got Alligator, and on the top left we got Bullets, both of them as Roman. Pretty weird map placement.
I hate both of these maps. I hate both these maps, but I think Bullets has a better one.
You think they're gonna kill Re?
I think it would be good if Alligator calls Re.
Alligator's map is pretty cramped.
Yeah, this mid where that ruin is with a couple Ellies and the Gazelles, that's going to be the main focus point. But there's so many chokeholds, it's going to be incredibly hard for Alligator to try and get this mid. Bullets is probably going to have it a lot easier, so Alligator just does not have a great map right here.
Yeah, and you can see Bullets is starting to put a lot of barracks in his base, so he definitely has space to protect himself, unlike Alligator that has gone all the way to the right, and even a lion get in the way.
Alligator's just building too far out. He really needs to build closer to his TC. Early army is definitely the move in deathmatch, and obviously Bullets knows that a little bit better than Alligator. Alligator is just kind of trying to take space to have space behind, but in the long run, it's not going to pay off. You can already see in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, the army is just overwhelming. Yeah. And like the Alligator army is all spread out. His legions are not gonna be able to do much like this. Actually, Alligator kind of spread to 9. He might be able to do something in that side.
Yeah, Bullets is already shutting that down though with the Roman legions. I mean, they can one-shot villagers even though they don't have the damage to do it. Alligator doing well to move these vills, maybe trying to put down some backdoor action, but the saving grace for Alligator is how skinny the choke points are, so he can defend these tree lines in the middle, but it's still going to be an uphill battle, I believe, for Alligator. The timeline is already very heavily in Bullets' favor.
The game crashed?
I'm still here. I see your stream now.
My game just crashed. Like, they straight up closed me? Oh my. Is it possible you can share me your screen, please?
Yeah, of course. I'm streaming in the voice channel.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what even happened here.
It doesn't look like... Did your AOE client close? Because it still says you're in the game.
It's a weird night. My game just straight up, like, decided not to work anymore.
Well, Bullets is he's very strong, and this may not last too much longer.
Like, Alligator is holding his ground, but you can see the population difference is way too big. And I mean, he has some siege on the bottom, but hardly gonna hurt hold the ground like this.
Yeah, there's about 100 pop difference right now.
Yeah, and you can see like
all of Alligator's army is concentrated at 8 o'clock, whereas he's getting pushed heavily at like 2 o'clock mid.
Yeah, and little by little, like, he's getting the terrain. There are some towers in the uphill, but those are not gonna do anything really. Like, those are sentry towers.
Yep.
And the little
and any civ with primarily focuses on legions is going to be really good for Bullets, just being a long-time Cho DM player.
Yeah.
This is just kind of like a bread and butter for him. And, I mean, Alligator's relegated to a quarter of the map. Bullets just has everything. He's got neutral golds.
He's popped up as well, so you can see that this is just a matter of time. I don't think he can pull it off. Alligator has a way to pull it off. Yeah. Pretty dominant timeline from Bullets.
Yeah, Alligator just has absolutely no room to eco. So, and he doesn't have room for houses. He's housed.
He's housed, and he's getting pushed back from pretty much all sides. Like, every little entrance is being pushed by Bullets.
Dude, massive siege push, huge legions.
Fully upgraded legions and fully upgraded siege. You don't want to deal with that all together, man.
Yeah, this one is it's over. For
It's
sure.
very
Alligator's
over.
still trying.
Yeah, I
Get your
don't know.
click in, get your fingers warm, you know.
Probably he's getting his warm-up round. Practicing his micro beat against those catapults. Surprisingly, the timeline's still holding still.
Because Alligator thinks that Jai has the key.
Perhaps. It definitely bought him some time, but this massive catapult, 2 masses of catapult, that was way too much.
Again, Bullet's doing very well to take these neutral
Take the
resources
bulls.
while they're available. You know, even if it doesn't matter how dominant he is here, just the fact that he's still thinking about that, getting that as early as possible, really, really good play.
Still thinking on the long play, despite everything.
Yes. It doesn't matter how much of a winning position he has, he's still thinking long term.
Yeah,
It's
at this
just,
point, yeah, we're just... Yeah.
yes.
Very dominant win from Bullets to Alligator. That's going to be actual game 1.
All right, what do we got?
So, since we got... we're going Assyrian mirror. On the top side we got IEatBullets, and on the bottom side at 8 we got Alligator. Much better map placement if you ask me. This time both of them with pretty nice spacing between them and with a nice middle fight off. Both of them with balanced resource. What do you think?
I think this game may go the distance. I'm curious to see, well, obviously Alligator's not opening up with horse archers, but I thought if either player made a couple horse archers at home, just for early TC aggression, it could be really strong, but this map seems a lot more balanced than the previous one.
Seems interesting that we're already seeing that Bullets is going straight for the silo tree, so he's probably expecting some cataphracts as well? Or why do you think he's silo tree this early?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's thinking he's going to need to sack a lot of vills early mid just to try and gain map presence, but yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there used to be a strategy back in the day, early Jihad or Zealotry, and like use your vills to attack enemy building vills whenever you're going for land grab. I don't think early Zealotry is going to be good here, but I guess we're going to have to see.
You can see that Bullets base seems to be more like a safe base, going with Siege and Legions, like going more for the long run rather than going for the quick kill with Cataphract like we see with Alligator, and that's more the usual play.
Yeah, early Cataphract can be very good, and that may be why Bullets went early Zealotry, kind of trying to pick that out, knowing he's going to get early rated. Yeah, but Alligator's making a lot of stables. I mean, you kind of want to transition. You kind of want to transition out of Cataphracts early. You know, they're very good to utilize early on, but you don't want to stick with it forever.
And it's funny because these Cataphracts don't even have nobility, so they have less HP than the like fully upgraded Cataphracts.
And Alligator doesn't have a single siege workshop up. Well, he's just finally starting
to make them, yeah. Prefer some horse archers on the back of this tower to support like all these legions, but
yeah, agreed.
Cataphracts are very expensive units. Its population kind of balanced, but Bullets having legions, he might have a lot more population. Alligator is starting to make some catapults as well, so probably getting some time with this Cataphract getting the siege while the heavy catapults come.
I think Bullets is just doing really well right now, just to kind of neutralize any early aggression, and then he's just going to snowball a huge army afterwards. Alligator's got a few Cataphracts over 3 o'clock that could be useful for some raiding, but his front's about to take a huge hit.
Yeah, and you can see at 12 there's some very big mass of Aleppolis are ready to wipe everything out. Already pushing in with some towers as well, so not letting anything to chance.
Incredibly, aggressive towering from bullets as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that's another place that these Jihads and Zealotry villagers are good in. The catapults aren't going to one-shot them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be another reason why he went so early on that.
Yeah, and the catapults are kind of low in numbers for Alligator. Alligator 88 population against 150 from bullets, so the population already doubled bullets in bullets' favor.
And, you know, these legions, just like we talked about with Minnow and earlier, you know, a little bit of cannon fodder, meat shield, doing extremely well just to keep the push going and protect the siege from bullets. Alligator obviously has no barracks, so
yeah, this is gonna get wiped out pretty badly. No more cataphracts inside from Alligator, so he's trying to. I see some legions, but I don't see any barracks on the bottom side. That's a very cramped space. Might be a bit too late.
like Bullets has already busted through his mid.
Mm-hmm.
Alligator's TC's economy is just fully exposed.
Just an unstoppable barrage of siege from bullets.
And you know, I genuinely believe like both maps were very even, and this is a very dominant performance from bullets.
Yeah, maps were actually pretty good for both players. I didn't think there wasn't like any major issues. Only the distance of the goals, but everything else seems pretty good. And Bullets showed us how to do it right. He's actually starting to run out of food, like starting to get some food, but he doesn't seem to be worried at all. On the other hand, we can see Alligator already run out of everything. 59 people on gold, but 0 on food, and literally nothing to... no one farming it. So this is just them.
And once again, Bullets is just double his population at pretty much the same time as last game.
Really
Alligator finally using this Cataphract at 3, but Bullets is fast to respond with some towers at home, a couple legions coming back.
And
He's
again,
just so aware.
Symmetry is just gonna be so helpful here. Just not gonna get the value that one would get from just killing regular villagers.
Yes.
65 HP, damn. And GG's call from Alligator. Very dominant 2-0. Is this the best of 5?
I was hoping you knew the answer.
Well,
Show something special.
Get the point. We are in game number 3, starting off as Persian this time. On the left side, we got Alligator starting off with a very cramped space, if you ask me. And on the right side, we have a much better map for Bullets, starting off with 4 town centers. What do you think, Memo?
Alligator needs to go back now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this map. Like, it's gonna happen like what happened in game 1. This is gonna be too spaced out for Alligator. It's already pushing.
Bullets opening
uphill.
Legion?
Okay.
That's wild. Persian opening Legion? But they're both opening Legion.
Both of them
What?
opening Legion. They secretly agreed to go Legion. They want to show war.
Persian style.
Show Persian, show. Per war this time.
This is...
We're gonna start making
I
towers
would
next.
never do this. This is crazy.
I mean, probably he was expecting the cataphracts again from Alligator. Like, Alligator has been pretty aggressive in these 2 games, so he was probably expecting a start of cataphracts again, like we saw in game number 1 and game number 2. This time,
Legions aren't going to do anything against Cataphracts. If they just run Eureka, they just keep running. You just keep chasing. You'll never catch them. This is crazy. I wouldn't have expected this. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, crazy mind game that went in here. I don't know why both they went the same Persian war. Her war is
these
here.
are arguably the worst legions in the entire game, and both players just open full legion. This is wild.
Aren't Phoenicians the worst Persian legions? Because I didn't have the 3rd upgrade.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I honestly forgot Phoenician even has Legion.
Yeah, you don't see them often. For a reason.
Yeah, for good reason, yeah.
But again, the chill war, like, it's starting to pile up in the middle. I mean, the bird war. A lot of legions coming from bullets in the middle, and then elephants are getting mixed. I'm seeing some temples on the top of Alligator, but they're way too far from the main elephants. Some Alligators on the bottom, though. Really cramped on at 6. Like, this is a very tight space of barracks and archery ranges. What the hell?
I will say, I think it's good that Bullets only went like a couple stables and a couple archery ranges, because just a couple of those units go a long way, and if you pump too many of them, you're going to use a lot of resources. Alligator really wants to try and control this very mid-hill. I think that's going to be a very big pressure point. If Bullets is able to capture that, it's going to be really, really bad for Alligator. He already has so little space as it is. You know, he's got a third of the map. Based on how the map was, Priest over at 12 o'clock, doing their best to convert.
Got a good value. He's worth noting that this is like a random map player thing, but they don't use the sacrifice technology. They're just they just pull the units back when they convert something. So we find fun.
Yep.
More conversions coming in.
Yeah, doing really well with that. He can stop these Ellies.
He did.
Got the front one.
Ooh, nice value in there. He stopped them off. However, he's been clear out little by little. This is not looking very good at it for Alligator. Some Ellie archers in the middle, but that's way too little for them to kill all these Bollyhins. He hasn't made any siege now that I think about it. That could be pretty handy. Even if they don't have ballistics. Getting some nice shot in this hill could do a lot.
Alligator also has some idle army. Again, if he loses this mid-hill, there's just going to be too much pressure. He's not going to be able to come back. And
no, he's
Bullets is free farming. He has all the land in the world.
Pretty dominant play. Bullets really showing what he's made of.
I still can't believe both players opened with Legion. Things have changed, I guess.
Probably, I mean,
you know,
it could be a different train of thought. Like Alligator wanted something safe, and Bullets just likes Legions. So they both went that way.
You know, I can like understand it, but I mean, just the fact of how good armored Ellies are versus Legions in general. I can't believe neither player opened stables.
Ooh, this is too dominant, man. 210 against 120. Almost doubling the population of Bullets again. A very big volley of catapults coming in the middle. Not that he doesn't have enough power already, but this is gonna be a wiper for Alligator.
Yes. Huge kill loss disparity for Alligator as well. Bullets just...
Legion just pouring in to its 3, to its 9, I mean. This is not gonna end well.
Pouring in everywhere.
Pouring in everywhere, yeah, that's correct. No more conversions, unfortunately. Freeze just getting killed off.
Alligator does have 17 conversions, you know, that's got a lot of value.
That's a bragging right.
Still in game, yeah. You know, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about just the experience level of some deathmatch players.
Yeah. Yeah, really, like the experience, the disparity of experience here from Bullets that plays deathmatch a lot, and Alligator that plays it casually is really showing up here.
Bullets transitioning into a couple cataphracts. I don't know if that's for style points or for useful rating, but
yeah, probably just because he can. He has extra resources to spare, and you can worth noting that he already has a very healthy base in like full of farms, getting all the golds, getting all the wood. Like, despite being so dominant, he didn't took any chance. And GG's call from Alligator. Should
Yeah.
have read this one. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you should have. We can. Ooh.
What a good sport.
Yeah. That's not something you see every day. That. Probably Bullet saw it and saw, yeah, we got this in the back. When he saw the map.